Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I'm Sarah. This is No BS Beauty. So today I just thought I'd do an anti-haul of new products I'm not buying and why. And I'm going to start out with the first one, which is a $300 product. So I look on it on Derm Store. It's got 81 reviews and almost 5 stars. And I'm like, wow, there's a lot of people throwing 300 bucks at this product. And I look at the ingredients and there's nothing of note that's a superstar ingredient or expensive or I don't get it. So it's got a ton of reviews, and then I looked at the reviews, and a lot of them are from influencers, so they're people that got it for free. I would think somebody that paid $300 for this would be a little bit more discerning, so that's why it all made sense. They got it for free, most of them. So this is the Dr. Diamond Medicine Hydro Bioactive Moisturizer, which has a kind of a good idea. It's got a spoon attached to the jar, or instead of having the magnetic spoon attached to the jar, they could have just put it in a tube, and then we wouldn't have had that issue. But anyway, it's 300 bucks for an average moisturizer. So it makes sense why it's got all these influencer reviews, because I don't know. You'd have, for 300 bucks, there's a million products I'd buy before that. There's nothing wrong with the ingredients. They look fine, but in my opinion, there's no justification for 300 bucks. So yeah, so all these reviews are incentivized. So it all makes sense. So don't waste 300 bucks. If you're going to spend 300 bucks on something, this is actually something that actually is expensive, but actually I find helpful. Not everybody loves it, but for me, I actually like it. So, but it's not even 300 bucks, but it's still expensive. So, okay, next up, Skin Iceland Nordic Skin Peel. Man, this is full of irritating ingredients. You know, Skin Iceland amazes me because they do have a couple products that are really good. And then they have so many products that are just trash and will light your skin on fire, almost in actuality. So this one is a peel. And I'm not even sure if this one's new, but it popped up. Witch hazel, alcohol denatured, more alcohol, more fragrance, and then a bunch of fragrant ingredients. So, yeah. But they have surprised me because they do have a handful of products that are actually really nice. But then you go back to their average product and it's full like peppermint oil and irritating things. So I would not put that anywhere on my body at all. Okay, next up is Thank You Farmer True Water Vitamist. And this one also has a lot of fragrance in it. It's 24 bucks. This is another brand that they actually have a few products that are actually pretty good. But this one, most of their products are just full of fragrance. Actually, they have a sunscreen that was pretty nice. And it stuck around through the sunscreen Armageddon, but yeah, most of their products are just too full of fragrance for me. So this is an interesting one. Medicube, I haven't done any reviews on them, so I'm going to have to because I've been asked about Medicube a lot. They have an azelaic acid serum that is 16%, which I thought in the US it had to be 10% and under. So I'm a little confused by it being sold at Ulta. Unless they're shipping it through a third party or something. I'm kind of confused because I thought the regulations were 10% and under. I could be misquoting that, but if you notice, most US-based azelaic acid products are 10% and lower. So anyway, this left me a little confused, but leave a comment. It does have lavender oil in it, and denatured alcohol. So if you're using azelaic acid for redness, rosacea, irritation, sensitivity, this is not one of the products I'd recommend because it contains a couple big irritant red flags in it. So if you're buying this to soothe your skin, it's probably going to maybe end up doing the opposite. Yeah, it claims it's a calming serum. Yeah. It's not very calming when it contains irritants in it, unless you're not irritated by lavender oil or denatured alcohol. A little strange. So, okay, next up is SkinMedica HA5 Hydra Collagen Water Burst Moisturizer, which is 80 bucks, 78 bucks. This one, again, kind of like the Dr. Diamond stuff, I didn't see anything necessarily wrong with the ingredients in here, but it just, for 80 bucks, left something to be desired on the ingredient list that I just couldn't quite get excited to spend 80 bucks on. If I were going to spend 80 bucks on a SkinMedica product, it'd probably be one of these. This one. Cameraman injured himself. Workman's comp.
Yeah, I quit.
Yeah, if I ever spent 78 bucks on SkinMedica, this would be the one I'd buy. Just that. So, okay, let's see. Next up is, this brand gets a lot of hype and a lot of people love it. It's 110 bucks. It's their First Care Activating Serum for Anti-Aging. And I looked at the ingredients of this, and I know a lot of people love this brand. I have yet to see an ingredient list by this brand that I'm like, wow, I really got to try this for 110 bucks. It has some fragrance in it, has some alcohol in it. Yeah, the alcohol is, denatured alcohol is the second ingredient. And then towards the end, we've got linalool and some fragrance ingredients. I kind of think denatured alcohol could be kind of pro-aging, especially in large amounts. And if you use like 5 products with a high amount of it in there, I have a feeling it could be pretty irritating. If you love Solasu, let me know and why. I guess I have yet to try anything from them that I love. So maybe I'm just missing out on the joke or something, missing out on the punchline. That's possible. Let me know.
You're just a hater.
Maybe I'm just a hater. I guess I haven't tried really anything from them because I just haven't found anything I've been impressed that I wanted to try. So maybe there's something I'm missing out on. Let me know. It's possible. I mean, it's not likely, but it's possible, right? Because I'm almost always right. Just kidding. I'm not. Okay, next up, St. Jane Beauty Rich Rescue Phytomucin Cream. Everyone is coming with their CosRx snail cream alternatives with phytomucin, which is great. But I look at the ingredient list of this one, and it's just some basic, simple ingredients, some oils, sodium hyaluronate, and then it's got, looks like 6 different fragrance ingredients. So this is another one I think I'd pass on. I can't tell if the tube is metal or if it's plastic. It looks like it's metal in the picture, but it could be plastic. Just seems like if you're not allergic and you're not vegan, just go with the CosRx. I have yet to find a phytomucin that is as good as that. I've got some good dupes and alternatives that are close, but in terms of price and formula, the CosRx is just, unless you're allergic to dust mites or you're vegan, just go with the CosRx. That's my take on it, but whatever. Okay, next up at Ulta, I'm kind of getting annoyed now. These supplements have really become a main thing now. This is Sakara Night Service Sleep Support Capsules. Before I start taking supplements, do research on them. This one contains a ton of different supplements, and probably so there's 60 capsules in here. How do you take 2 a night? So it's a month's worth for 55 bucks. The 2 main ingredients that really help sleep that are in here are magnesium and L-theanine. So if you want good sleep, you can just probably buy those 2 supplements for maybe $9 or $8 for a couple months worth. There's also a bunch of other ingredients in here, which I've read some things. Ashwagandha in supplements may not be the best thing for some people. So I'm just, before you start taking supplements, really do your research on each ingredient. This contains a whole list of ingredients, and I get nervous with these things becoming mainstream because it's got so many different ingredients in there that aren't really necessarily well regulated, and a brand I've never heard of, and again, expensive. For sleep, magnesium and L-theanine are 2 big things, but the rest of it, I just get a little nervous about. Last but not least, I don't even know if this is a new product, but it came up, and it's got, it's Clarins Eye Serum. There's nothing really anti-aging in this. It's 95 bucks. I'm surprised the brand is still around. Last time I hated on Clarins, I got a lot of hate back, which I get it. If you love Clarins, go for it, but I have yet to really try any product from them that blew me away. But again, I said, I think Clarins won't be around much longer. And whoa, everyone's like, shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. I guess there's a lot of people love it, but I just have yet to find any other products that are amazing and just not full of just garbage ingredients. So
Hater.
I'm a hater of a few things, I guess, today. So anyway, curious what you're not buying and why. Leave a comment below. Thanks so much, and I'll see you guys more tomorrow. Bye, guys.